have Stella with me here. Stella, say hi. Hi. Oh shoot. Hello and welcome to my first channel. So if you are new here, please go ahead and subscribe, like, give me some love, and comment all of that good stuff because that would definitely help a lot. Basically, to introduce this channel, this is going to be a traveling channel. That's definitely going to be where I want everything based off. And in this video, I am going to be giving you guys some travel tips because I have a bunch of people always coming up to me asking me, what are some good travel tips? How do I get to travel so much? How do I get to do so much? And I'm still a student. I'm still, working part-time. So this is definitely going to be a video for you if you want to find out how to do that. And Stella's just going to be in this video because she doesn't want to go away. So number one is going to be saving and budgeting. And this is going to be the most important step. You've heard this from everyone. You've heard this your whole life. So if you're bad at saving, then you need to click out this video and watch a video of saving to learn how to save. Actually, just keep watching and then click out and then learn. Right, Stella? Also, with budgeting, make sure that you take out anything that you don't need, anything that isn't necessary. So if you have a bunch of subscriptions that you don't even use half of them, make sure you take them out, as well as use your coupons. Like, I'm the biggest coupon person, and trust me, they will end up saving you in the long run. Also, if you're a student or a teacher, you get those student discounts and take advantage of them while you can. Number two is planning. Make sure that you plan ahead of time. You do everything ahead of time that you can possibly do because it will end up saving you a lot more money and it'll give you just less stress off your back. If you are a person who just loves to be spontaneous and adventurous and do things out of the blue, go ahead, but it's not going to save you as much money as you would like it to. So definitely kind of have to be that person and just plan everything out the most you can, and then if you want, you can wing it from there. But I would definitely say planning is a very important step. And this includes your stays, your rentals, your cars, anything that you're going to be doing around that time. If you need to get tickets for attractions, everything, plan it ahead of time. Especially if you're going to be traveling during COVID, there's a lot of restrictions now, and especially you need to set up the time that you're going to go exactly. So if you go and then they're like, oh, you can't go because you didn't set up your time, that's on you. Another thing is that museums are free, the majority of them, but not all of them. That's why you also have to plan ahead of time and do your research, as well as national parks, waterfalls, hiking. That's free. And you don't have to spend any money, and you get to also experience stuff. Hopefully, if there's a waterfall or beautiful view, depending on where you want to go. And number three is stays. So you have to figure out where you're going to stay, what you're going to do, what's the cheapest thing for you, and what you like the best. If you're going to be going by car, you can even stay in your car if you want to. If you want to be at a hotel or an Airbnb, you can go ahead and do that too. I know that Airbnb offers, I believe it's like sharing like the whole house, and then you just get your own room. So you can definitely split that up with people. Depends on if you are comfortable being around people that you don't know, or etc. You could also stay at a friend's house, or if you are going to be traveling to a major city, I definitely recommend staying in a small town because that's going to save you a lot of money as well. If you're in a big city where there's a lot of things to do, let's say you're staying in New York or you're staying in Atlanta, Georgia, that's going to be a very busy area where everyone's going at, everyone's doing things, everyone wants to stay there because it's closer to everything. Now, it really just depends on what you want. If you want a really nice place with really nice views, but you want to walk there, then go ahead. But that's usually going to be more expensive. If you are able to save money and then just get dropped off by an Uber or etc., that would be your best bet. Now, number four is going to be your food, which is very important. Obviously, I love my food, and I'm also a woman who likes to budget and save money. So if you're a type of person who likes to go out here and there, or you are a person who likes to go out a lot and go into restaurants, look into the certain restaurant or place and see if they have a rewards program. For example, Domino's, Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Buffalo Wild Wings, all of those give you either coupons or money back, and it's definitely worth it. We get free pizzas all the time. We also get free food from Buffalo Wild Wings, and I always get free sandwiches from Chick-fil-A. So figuring out if places like that have a reward, you can definitely save up all of those points, and then once you go out to make your big trip, you don't spend money on food. Eating at local food places is also important because it is going to be a lot cheaper than going to a Longhorns or going to a Outback Steakhouse. It's just because locals like to eat there, not many people know about it, and it's just not as busy. Number 5, we are stepping into the actual traveling, and these tips are going to be very important. So starting with 1 is knowing when to travel. You have to make sure that you research your destination area and you see when is the best time to travel. Now, for example, if you're going to the Bahamas, you might think that it's going to be freezing cold there, but that's actually the best time to travel to the Bahamas because it's going to be the warmest. So just make sure that you research all your information that you need to, and it will help you out in the long run. So another thing too is to pack lightly. I know certain airlines, even like Delta or Spirit, does not allow you to bring a bag or a certain type when you go to check out, but you can bring a carry-on. You just can't bring a huge suitcase, which is understandable. So if you want to, when you look at the measurements, usually you are able to bring like a purse or anything like that, and you can literally just bring a book bag and stick all the clothes that you need to, and that can technically be your purse. Just make sure that you look at the measurements and you call before so you can figure everything out and you don't sit there and arrive there and have to pay all this extra money that you did not think you have to. I know us women like to overpack. I am someone who brings 50 pairs of pants to a 1-week trip. So obviously in that situation, I couldn't do that. Packing lightly is going to be your best bet, as well as being flexible on when you are going to travel. If you are being flexible with when you want to travel, your travel dates will be a lot cheaper. So obviously if you leave on a Tuesday, it will be a lot cheaper than leaving on a Friday, just because that's usually when everyone has off and that's when everyone wants to go and travel. So that will definitely save you a lot of money as well. And package deals, that will be your best friend as well. If you are going somewhere where you're going to need a car, you're going to need an airplane, you're going to need a hotel stay and all of that, if you're going to be traveling and looking at attractions, a package deal will typically have all of that for you for a really good price. Just make sure that you also look at everything by your own separately, add it up all together and compare it to the package deal and see if it's worth it. Now for the last one, it is going to be number 6, which will be the transportation. So as I said before, make sure that you pack light. Depending on anywhere you're going, it will be your best friend. So I kind of brushed past this earlier, but traveling on a Tuesday will be the cheapest. I guess it's because nobody likes to travel in the middle of the week. I don't know why it's just Tuesday, but Tuesdays are going to be cheaper. I know if you also, I believe it's if you buy an airline ticket like on a Tuesday night, it will also be cheaper as well than the next day. I don't know why that is, but it is. Another option is that you can take a bus. Depending on where you want to go, I mean, you can just go ahead and take a bus. You can have some nice views. If you don't have a car, then that's perfect. If you do have a car, you're not wasting your own gas, you're not wasting your own mileage. It's just a bus pass, and then you go and you arrive anywhere you need to. Trains are also another thing that you can do as well. Depending on where you are, you can get some beautiful views as well. If you want, you know, a nice little thing where you can sleep or whatever, etc., and you want to have some nice views with your bathroom and all that, you can do that. And if you don't want to spend that much money, you can also chill at another place. I'm sure everything is fixed to how you like it, and it's going to be the price that you are really typically wanting to spend. And also ride sharing. If you are in a big town or wherever, you want to take a Uber or a Lyft, I believe it is, then you can do ride sharing. And basically it's so that everyone in the car splits the money. I mean, you don't know these people, but you're just all in the car going to the destination where everyone's is going to get dropped off. It may be a little bit longer depending on how much you're in a rush, but you will save the most money. But that would definitely be something that you should look into. And those are going to be all of the tips. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, please comment, subscribe, and what's the other one? And like. But if you made it this far, thank you so much. If you want more tips, go ahead and let me know. But you can go ahead and also comment, you know, the next place that you would like to see me at, next destination, and I will make it happen. So thank you so much, and yeah, bye for now.